No matter the decade, no matter the vibe, it's all here. From the electrifying anthems of the 80s
now I gotta cut loose,
to the unforgettable hits of the 90s. Your favorite hits of the 2000s. All the way to today's chart-topping tracks. Any generation, we got you. Lahat ng gusto mo, andito na. We're Eagle FM 95.5 for the love of music. Roll into the weekend with your choice of rock. From guitar riffs to drum-pounding rock. Let's wrap up the week with the bang. We are Eagle FM 95.5 for the love of music.
Rakrakan Friday on Eagle FM 95.5.
This song is sponsored by Salem, bringing comfort to Filipino homes for over 50 durable years. Salem Bed, ang hari ng tibay.
I never knew that everything was falling through. That everyone I knew was waiting on a cue to turn and run when all I needed was the truth. But that's how it's gotta be. It's coming down to nothing more than apathy. I'd rather run the other way than stay and see the smoke and who's still standing when it clears. And everyone knows I'm in over my head, with 8 seconds left in overtime. She's on your mind, she's on your If you could only see the way she loves me, then maybe you would understand why I feel this way about our love and what I must do. If you could only see how blue her eyes can be when she says she loves me. Well, you got your reasons and you've got your lies and you've got your manipulations. They cut me down to size. Say you love, but you don't. You love, but you won't. If you could only see the way sun sets in, before the doctor can even close the door. Lightning crashing, and old mother dies. Her intentions fall to the floor. The angel closes her eyes. The confusion that was hers belongs now to the baby down the hall. Oh, I feel it coming back again, like a rolling thunder chasing the wind, forces pulling from the center of the earth. I can feel it. Lightning crashes, oh, mother cries. This moment she's been waiting for. The angel opens her eyes, pale blue colored eyes, presents the circle, puts the glory out to hide. Oh, my feeling coming back again, like a rolling thunder chasing the wind, forces pulling from the center of the earth. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it coming back again, like a rolling thunder chasing the wind, forces pulling from the center of the earth. I can feel it. I can feel it coming back again, like a rolling thunder chasing the wind, forces pulling from the center of the earth. I can feel it. I can feel it coming back again, like a rolling thunder chasing the wind, forces pulling from the center of the earth. I can feel it. I can feel it.
Get ready to vibe with the best of OPM. Tune in to 2K OPM Hits at 5 to 8 p.m. on Daily G with DJ Gem. We've got the hottest Filipino tracks from the 2000s to today. From iconic hits to the freshest releases, we've got your OPM fix. Feel the beat, sing along, and celebrate Filipino music like never before. Only on 2K OPM Hits, here on Eagle FM 95.5 for the love of music.
Anong pakiramdam? Pumanik sa walang hanggang hagdan.
You're listening to Eagle FM 95.5. For the love of music.
Now maybe I didn't mean to treat you bad, yeah, but I did it anyway. And then maybe some would say a lot was said, yeah, but you lived it anyway. And so maybe your friends that stand around you watch you crumble as you fall down to the ground. And then someday your friends that stand beside as you were flying, oh, you were flying up so high. But then someday people look at you, they're what they call their own, they watch you suffer. Yeah, here you're coming home. And then someday we could take our time to brush the leaves aside so you can reach us. Hey, Somewhere we live second tries. Maybe we've been living with our eyes half open. Maybe we're bent and broken. We were meant to live for so much more. We lost ourselves. Somewhere we live inside. Somewhere we live inside. We were meant to live for so much more. We lost ourselves. Somewhere we live inside. We want more than this world's got to offer. We want more than this world's got to offer. We want more than the wars of our fathers. And everything is gone. Strength for second life. Yeah, we were meant and we lost ourselves. We were meant to live for so much more, and we lost ourselves. We were meant to live for so much more, and we lost ourselves. We were meant to live. We were meant to
Rakrakan Friday.
The faster we're falling, we're stopping and stalling, we're running in circles again. Just as things were looking up, you said it wasn't good enough, but still we're trying one more time. Maybe we're just trying too hard, when really it's closer than it is too far. 'Cause I'm in too deep and I'm trying to keep my head instead of going under. 'Cause I'm in too deep and I'm trying to keep up a thought in my head instead of going under. Instead of going under. Seems like each time I'm with you I lose my mind, because I'm bending over backwards to relate. It's one thing to complain, but when you're driving me insane, well then I think it's time that we took a break. Maybe we're just trying too hard, when really it's closer than it is too far. 'Cause I'm in too deep and I'm trying to keep up above in my head instead of going under. 'Cause I'm in too deep and I'm trying to keep up above in my head instead of going under. Instead of going under. Instead of going under.
and country with Peachy. Friday at 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Here on Eagle FM 95.5 for the love of music.
You're listening to Eagle FM 95.5 for the love of music.
Rakrakan Friday on Eagle FM 95.5.
I've ever been good enough. I'm a little bit rusty and I think my head's caving in. And I don't know if I've ever been really loved by a hand that's touched me, and I feel like something's gonna give. And I'm a little bit angry. Well, this ain't over. No, not here. Not while I still need you. You don't hold me. Will not change it. Yeah, we just might feel good. I wanna push you around. Well, I will. I wanna push you down. Well, I will. I wanna take you for granted. Like I'm a little untrusting when I think that the truth is gonna hurt you. And I don't know why you couldn't just stay with me. You couldn't stand to be near me when my face don't seem to wanna shine. Cause it's a little bit dirty. Well, don't just stand there. Say nice things to me. I've been cheated, I've been wrong with you. You don't know me, well I can't change. Well, I won't do anything at all. I wanna push you around. Well, I will. I wanna push you down. Well, I will. I wanna take you for granted. Don't bowl me over, just need a man. Well, I kinda fell apart, things get so crazy. Don't rush this, baby. Don't rush this, baby. I wanna push you around. Well, I will. I wanna push you down. Well, I will. I wanna take you for granted. Yeah. I I thought I'd seen it all, 'cause it's been a long, long time. Oh, but then we're tripping far, wondering if I'm blind. There's been time, I'm so confused, all my road will lead you. I just can't turn and walk away. It's hard to say what it is I see in you. Wonder if I'll always be with you. Words can't say it, I can't do enough to prove it's all for you. Rain comes pouring down, falling from blue skies. Words without a sound, coming from your eyes. Finally I figured out what it took a long, long time. Oh, now there's a thought about, maybe 'cause I'm trying. There's been time, down my road, just can't turn and walk away. It's hard to say what it is I see in you. Wonder if I'll always be with you. The words can't say and I can't do enough to prove it's all for you. It's hard to say what it is I see in you. Wonder if I'll always be with you. Words can't say it, I can't do enough to prove it's all for you. Hard to say, hard to say it's all for you.
Crash on the last splash.
Rakrakan Friday.
I'm so happy, cause today found my friends are in my head. I'm so ugly, that's okay, cause so are you. Look on me as Sunday morning is every day for all I care. And I'm not scared, light my candles in our days, cause I found God. I'm so lonely, that's okay. Shake my head, and I'm not sad. And just maybe I'm to blame for all I've heard. And I'm not sure. I'm so excited, I can't wait to meet you there. And I don't care, I'm so horny, that's okay. My will is good. I'm so happy, cause today I found my friends in my head. I'm so ugly, that's okay, cause so are you. Broke on me is Sunday morning, is every day for all I care. And I'm not scared, light my candles in our days, cause I found God.
Saturday is here. Let the groove begin. Funk, soul, and smooth jazz from the 70s up to the 80s. Bring it in. The rhythm is so deep. The soul is so bright. Let the past take over all day and night. Funk, soul, and smooth jazz on Eagle FM 95.5. For the love of music. You're listening to Eagle FM 95.5. For the love of music.
wasn't much of a friend of mine.